This setting spray, baby, your makeup is not going anywhere. It's not walking away from you. How dare your makeup walk away from your face? It's staying there. Hello guys, it is the next day. I've done my hair. As you can see, I have done my hair nice and not too short, but short compared to what I normally get. I used to get like a very long braid, but this time like no, we want shorts. Okay, we want to be comfy and yeah, I just can't be bothered with long braids anymore for now. But yeah, I'm currently doing a foundation review. I just finished shooting a foundation review, so I'm doing a wear test. But I have kind of put on my sweatshirt because I'm about to cook, and honestly I totally forgot that I've started vlogging, that I'm vlogging. Okay, so yeah, I just want to show you guys the braids and how it's looking really nice and spot on, exactly what I wanted. But yeah, not bad. By the time you see this vlog, this foundation review video would have been up here on my channel. I'll try and link in the description box so you can check it out in case you have not seen it. But here is a foundation, it's a Dior Backstage Face and Body foundation review that I'm doing. So this is the wear test process at the moment, and it's looking really great. Loving it. Looks lightweight, feels lightweight, and yeah, all the good stuff so far. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing, and you ain't gotta try too hard.
But before I start, if you're new here, hello, my name is Glory. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, please do me the massive favor by subscribing. I would love to have you here on Glory's Vlogs. Also, at the end of this video, if you've enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up by clicking on the like button of this video as well, because it helps me out. Okay, it helps to push my video out to more people. So let's dive in. I will be looking into my phone, like I said, because this video is according to my research. So Pinterest, ask people that oily skin, try to watch and understand and gather makeup product that they suggest are best for oily skin. So I've put them together here on my phone, so I'm going to be sharing it with you guys today in this video. If you don't know, or you may know, I am dry skin, but some of the makeup products I'll be mentioning here in this video, I use them as well as dry skin, because obviously I tend to, before applying my makeup, I prep my skin very well with products that are good for dry skin. Okay, so that's why they tend to work. So they work for me because I'm dry skin, like again because of the way I prep my skin. All right, so the ones I have, I'll show them in this video. The ones I don't have, I'll pop them here on the screen. And yeah, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. I am always happy to read your comments, to answer your questions. Okay, before I dive in, I just want to quickly share this sponge. It's not sponsored or anything, but this is the sponge that I've been using for years. I get it from Amazon. So if you want to start using makeup sponges to apply your makeup, but you don't know which one to use or which one is good, this is so affordable. It's from Amazon. I'll link it in the description box so you can check it out. Honestly, I've been using this sponge for years. I ordered new one because the old ones I have are like almost teared up, because I've had them for like what, 4 or 5 years, and I'm like, it's time to order new ones. So I just ordered this one the other day. I've used one of them, as you can see, but so pretty. But aside from that, very affordable and so good in blending out your makeup. Again, I'll be looking down a lot in my phone because everything is right here. I don't know if you can see, everything is right here in my phone. See, lots of notes. Okay, so I'll be starting according to obviously the way we, according to the skin prep. So your skincare things you use, not all the skincare, but I'll mention one of it which I use as well. For a dry skin, I use, and it's so good. Okay, if you've been watching my makeup videos, I'm sure you would have heard me mention it so many times that I use this brand's products. So I will be starting off with the skin prep for oily skin. So to prep your skin before applying any makeup product on your face or on your skin, on your face, you need to hydrate your skin with hyaluronic acid serum. And the brand I saw quite a lot during my research is the Good Molecules, which is what I use as well. Ta-da! I'm sure if you've been watching my makeup videos, you would have heard me mention this or seen me use this in my makeup videos. And I used it as well. I demonstrated this, me using this in how to prep your skin for makeup. Okay, if you've seen that video, you would have seen me using this. If you haven't, I'll try and link in the description box. You can see this hyaluronic acid, it's so good, and it's like literally, it's like you're putting water. If you can see, it's literally like you're putting water on your skin. It's not oil at all. It's like it absorbs into the skin so quickly and so lightweight. It's like you literally have water on your skin. Trust me, and it does what it's supposed to do. Like it says, it's formulated to draw moisture into the skin for deeper hydration, and it does that. For oily skin, you need to hydrate your skin, because if you don't, your skin will produce excess oil in order to compensate itself. Underneath your makeup, you see a lot of oil coming out because your skin is so dry and dehydrated. They need to keep themselves functioning and not to be too dry, so you see yourself producing excess oil because your skin is not hydrated. So you need to hydrate your skin with hyaluronic acid serum. Okay, not oil, not hyaluronic acid serum oil. Don't use oil based hyaluronic acid, use serum. It's better because it's more like water and it will hydrate your skin without causing you to have and not adding more oil on top of your skin that you already have oil on, if that makes any sense. so yeah, again, do not use oil based serum. Like I said, my research said do not use oil based serum. The people that oily skin, they don't use oil based serum when it comes to hyaluronic acid. Maybe some people do, I don't know, but the ones that I found and the articles that I've read, they suggest using serum but not oil based serum hyaluronic acid. Okay, So next is primers for oily skin. I found out that the Denessa Mayricks blurring balm is good. So if you're looking for a primer, that is another brand to check out, Denessa Mayricks blurring balm. And just to put it out there, you don't have to go out and buy all these things. Please, no. If you can find travel sites, if you can go into the shop, get a sample, try them. If you don't have them, these products I'm mentioning here, if you already have them and they don't work, try and maybe look at the other brands I will mention here and get travel size or get a sample and try them. Okay, so I'm not saying run out there and buy everything. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just doing this in order to help those of you that are oily skin to at least know and have an idea of makeup products that might work for you, might not work for you, but it's all about trying. You try, if it doesn't work, you try something else. So that's why in this research I have like more than 1 or 2 brands you can check out. Okay, yeah. Number 2 primer will be Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer Shine Control. That's number 3 is Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. This Laura Mercier, when I saw that the oily skin people are using it to prime their face, by the Laura Mercier one, I believe them, because I myself have the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer, not the blurring, not the Pure Canvas blurring primer, because obviously that one is for oily skin, but this one is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating silicone free primer. So if you're dry skin, this is for you. This is so good. I use this and it's superb. She does it, Laura Mercier does it too in travel size. So like I say, you don't have to get the big size. I tried the travel size of this and I loved it, and I went ahead and invested in the big size. Okay, very good primer. Next is foundation for oily skin. According to my research, it says stay away from radiant finish foundation. Okay, so if you have oily skin, try and stay away from radiant finish foundation. So he said instead look for foundation that says matte, satin, 24-hour, long wear, forever. So those are the words you're looking for in your foundation. Okay, and I was surprised that this foundation came off. I was like, yes, I knew it's gonna come. Well, I didn't know it's gonna come off for oily skin, but I kind of know. Yeah, it says Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and guess what, guys? I have this foundation. This foundation is bomb. It's so good. So good. Honestly, if you have not seen my review for this foundation, please go and watch it. I will link in the description box. So good. I did a wear test and everything, even check-in. I did a few check-ins before doing my final check-ins and my sharing my thought regarding this foundation. Please go and watch that video. But yeah, this is the #1 foundation they recommended if you're oily skin. Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Yeah. And #2 foundation, NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I also have NARS Soft Matte Foundation here. I have a review about this foundation here on my channel. This foundation, if you are dry skin and if you're dry skin and you didn't prep your skin properly with hydrating products, Lord have mercy, your face will be cracking lacking. Your face will be crack, you will feel it. This foundation is matte. They say so. I don't know why they call it soft matte. This ain't soft matte, this is matte. But it's a beautiful foundation. Not soft matte. Beautiful. That word soft, please, they should remove that word soft and just leave it as very matte, because it is matte for us dry skin. So if you're oily skin, and I can see why they say this is good for you, because this lasts so well on me, on my skin. Though I prep my skin, like I said, I prep my skin very well with hydrating product because I'm dry skin. If you're oily skin and you tend to have a lot of oil, you know, your makeup, even like all over your face, and you want foundation that can hold up, like pull up and hold up, this is for you. This NARS Soft Matte, great foundation for oily skin. And number 3, foundation. This is not a cream, this is not a liquid foundation, this is a powder foundation. So this is for those of you, if you don't like wearing cream foundation or liquid foundation, or you still like to wear your normal liquid foundation, but some days you just want to throw on powder. They said Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation is great, and she has so many shades. So you can, if you live in UK, you can go into Boots, John Lewis, which places did they do? Yeah, Boots, John Lewis, to try, to find your shades. I don't use powder all over my face. I use powder to set some certain areas, but not all over my face. So I haven't tried this Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder, but from my research they said this is so good for oily skin. Okay, here on my channel I also have foundations recommendation for oily skin, because I have quite a few foundation for oily skin that I am dry skin, but I use them and they work, because obviously I tend to prep my skin very well before using them. But they're so good on dry skin too. But if you have to prep your skin so well with hydrating product, if you're dry skin, but if you're oily skin, this foundation will work perfectly for you. So I have video recommendations here on my channel on the foundations that are good for oily skin as well. I'll link it in the description box for you to check it out. Okay, the next is concealers for oily skin. Number 1 concealer Dimension, and I saw as well a lot popping up during my research. This NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. They said that this concealer is great to spot conceal. So if you have spots or you have dark spots, you want to conceal, this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer is great for oily skin, although can be used under the eyes but tend to crease. So if you use this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer under your eyes, if you're on oily skin, it will crease on you. Even me, dry skin, I've tried this concealer in the past, long time ago, way before I started YouTube. It didn't work for me. So maybe because I'm dry and I use it under my eyes as well, it creases. So me adding that I'm dry, and is a very matte foundation, matte concealer, and I used it and it cracked my under eye just as I didn't use it again. So it didn't work for me. So but they said that it will work. That's if you use it to conceal, spot conceal, and but if just using it under your eye, just know you can use it, but just know it will crease under your eyes. So yeah. Then the next concealer they said is more for the under eyes, and it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Apparently this will help to smooth your skin even when applied on the T-zone area. So if you're someone that you produce oil, you are oily skin, but you tend to produce a lot of oil in your T-zone, which is your nose area, a lot here, your nose area, and just here around close to your cheeks. These are your T-zones. Okay, that this also helps combat shine control. Okay, so that's good. So they say MAC Pro Longwear is good. Okay, and number 3 not foundation, I keep saying foundation, sorry. And number 3 concealer I saw that is good for oily skin is Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. It is a full coverage, oil free, and can also be used as a foundation. I dry skin, I have this concealer. This concealer by Too Faced used to be my holy grail. Let me show you. These, see, I have them 3 different shades. This concealer, I use it for everything, for as foundation, to conceal my discoloration. I use this for everything, to highlight, to brighten. So good. But it is full coverage though. It is. I tend to use it a lot when if I'm going, I know I'm like doing heavy duty stuff that day, or I'm going to events, or I'm going out, like I know it's going to require a lot of maybe dance, or I'm going to be running around. This concealer, so good. This concealer, again, I prep my skin so well with hydrating products that is good for my skin type, which is dry skin. Okay, before using this. So again, for oily skin, this Too Faced Born This Way super full coverage. I don't know if did he say super. Yeah, this Too Faced Born This Way super full coverage concealer, it's so good. And yeah, my research said it's good for oily skin. Okay, and next on our list is setting powders for oily skin. So the number one, you can hear noise, my chair keeps squeaking. I need to oil my chair, it keeps squeaking. Sorry if you can hear that squeak. But next is setting powders for oily skin. It says number one here on my list is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. I never use that powder, and I tend to see people on the lights, if you're light skin, Caucasian kind of light, or you know, like light skin spectrum, those are the people that I've seen using this powder. This powder, they said, is the best finishing powder for oily skin. This is the only powder that will keep you matte the longest, as it will really control and combat the oil the longest. Apparently this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder, such a mouthful, oh, such a long name, is really good in combating oil the longest. So if you're oily skin, you can try this. It's kind of, I'll try and put it on the screen. It's like in white color, okay. And it also says that this powder is very blurring, but you have to be very careful with this powder, as you cannot bake with it. So bear in mind, you cannot bake with this powder. You cannot put so much on your face because it can cause you extreme flashback in pictures. So again, you cannot bake with this powder. You cannot applying it, you have to be extremely careful because it will cause extreme flashback in the pictures. And also it says to really lightly dust it all over the skin for best results. So you take your sponge, or sorry, you take your brush, your powder brush, and just kind of dust it lightly all over your face or places you know you get oily the most, but just don't put too much and don't bake with it, okay, because obviously it will cause extreme flashback for you and you don't want that. Okay, so it's for best results, dust it all over the skin lightly, okay, or you say you can place it to the places, like I said, that you get really oily. And he said also do not apply this powder with a powder puff. So if you use someone that uses powder puff, I'll put a powder puff. I don't have one here, but I'll put a powder puff picture on the screen so you can see if you don't know what powder puff is. It says do not apply this powder with a powder puff, as it is not a powder puff formula, but use a powder brush to dust it on lightly. So use a powder brush. If you have a brush that's a powder brush, use it and just lightly dust that powder. So if you're brown, if you're dark skin or medium, the same color as me, the same shade as me, you can use it, but just bear in mind it's a white shade, it's a white color. Like I said, I've seen people like Caucasian, like light skin people using it, but obviously they say you still have to be very careful in applying it. Don't bake with it, just lightly dust it all over your face or put it in places that you know you tend to produce more oil, that it will combat your oil like that. And the next powder that I saw and that keeps coming up for oily skin is Fenty Beauty Invisible Matte Powder Instant Setting and Blotting Powder. I'll put it on the screen. I don't have that powder either, but they said this powder is great to have in your handbag as it is amazing for blotting. The way to use it, to use this Fenty Beauty powder, is to take a powder puff and gently blot the areas you get shiny throughout the day. And he said that this powder is amazing. It is completely colorless and anybody can use it. So it's good for any skin type. Either you are light skin or you are dark skin, either you can use this powder. And so this powder is not heavy on the skin, does a great job in soaking up the excess oil on the skin. Okay, and the next powder on the list is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I have this powder. This powder is here. Hold on, let me show you. There I say that this is Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. So good, so good, so good. This powder, even if you cry, I've cried wearing this powder because I use it to set the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I've cried tears. This, my under eye did not move. You know when you have makeup or you cry, you can see the mark, yeah, on the eye, because obviously your concealer and your powder, they moved. These two together, this product, ain't moving nowhere. It was there looking at me, and I was looking at it like, so you did not move, huh? I'm like, well done, well done. So this powder is so good, okay? But again, if you're dry skin, make sure you prep your skin very well with hydrating product. But if you're oily skin, please go ahead and use this powder. So good, and I'm glad, and I'm not surprised that they mentioned that it's so good for oily skin. Another thing I want to quickly mention, you know, the #1 powder, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Setting Powder. If you are scared to use that powder because of the shade, because it's so like light in color, I will recommend using this Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. I saw this come up as well. I saw this in my research, but obviously I didn't put it because I just don't want to overwhelm you guys. So I tried to keep it to 3 brands in each category. But this Derma Blend Professional Loose Setting Powder, it's so good. I use it to set my smile lines under my eyes. So good, does not move, stay put, okay? So if you're oily skin, I would recommend using this in shade Warm Saffron. So this is what it looks like. This is like proper my skin shade. They have it in other shades as well. I have the shade Cool Beige, which is lighter than Warm Saffron. I've showed this in my makeup videos as well. So if you've seen my makeup video, if you've been watching my makeup video, you would have seen me mention this this Derma Blend Professional Loose Setting Powder. So good. So if you are scared to use that Makeup Forever Ultra HD Loose Finishing Powder, please check out Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. And if you're my shade, try Warm Saffron. And if you're someone that you don't like highlighting or anything, yeah, stick to Warm Saffron shade. Or if you like to highlight as well, you not really like extra humph under your eyes, then check out the shade Cool Beige as well. Next is bronzers for oily skin. So if you're oily skin, according to my research, they recommended using NARS Laguna bronzing cream. It comes in 5 different shades, and it is a long-lasting bronzer, okay? I have it. I'm dry skin and I use this, but I make sure that, because obviously if you bronze, then you bronze in your cheeks, forehead. Sometimes if I'm wearing foundation all over my face, I bronze my forehead. If I'm not wearing foundation all over my face, I don't, because I'm naturally bronze on the forehead, so I don't need to if I'm not wearing foundation. Like today, I'm only wearing my concealer. I didn't put foundation all over my face. I just concealed under my eyes, around my mouth, and brighten a little bit. Then I went into bronze, but I didn't use this bronzer. I used my Say bronzer. If you've watched my makeup video, which is how to conceal discoloration for flawless makeup base, I used that bronzer. That bronzer is, I would definitely recommend that bronzer for hydrating, not hydrating, for dry skin, dry and combination skin. If you're oily, you can use it, but just know that foundation, that bronzer already has oil base, a little bit oil, not a little bit, you know, it's got oil base. You can see the glow. It's beautiful. You can use it, but you just have to go on and still set it with your bronzing powder, which I'll come to mention in a minute. But yeah, I use this NARS bronzing cream. Smells so good. Smells like cake, but it smells, is it cake? But it smells good. It smells like sweet, something sweet. I'm sure if someone else smelled it, like, it doesn't smell like cake. It does smell sweet, so, but for me it smells like cake. It smells so good. But yeah, I have a swatch video, a YouTube short swatch video of this bronzer. This bronzer is matte. Hey, it is matte. It will stay on your cheeks. It will stay. If you say NARS soft matte, not soft matte. NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream Bronzer. So if you're oily skin, you're looking for a good cream bronzer, check out NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream Bronzer. I use shade Laguna 04, and yeah, it comes in 5 shades. This bronzing cream by NARS, so good and long lasting as well. And the next bronzer on the list is Charlotte Tilbury Powder Bronzer. Comes in 4 different shades and it is a matte powder bronzer. I am a dry skin. I'm looking because it's right there. Let me just show you, okay? This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. This bronzer is so beautiful. I got in shade 04 deep, not 04, 4 deep, not 04, 4 deep. It's too dark for me, but in summertime when I'm more like, you know, darker than I am now, I use it, but this bronzer is beautiful. I did a review of this bronzer here on my channel, but I deleted that video because the music I used then, that was a while ago, it's copyrighted, so yeah, I deleted it because it was copyrighted music. So yeah, but I've done a review of this bronzer. So good, so good. Again, it's just the only thing is the shade is currently dark, you know, it's a darker shade for me. So if I'm going to invest again in this bronzer, I'll go for shade 3, a shade lighter, but still will do the bronzing for me. But this powder bronzer, so good, and it lasts all day on your skin, does not move. When I wear it again, I prep my skin, you know, with the skin product that suits my skin, my dry skin, before using this product. But yeah, that Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer, so good. Okay, and again, comes in 4 different shades, not many shades, 4 different shades, but I'm sure you'll find the one that works for you. But it is a good bronzer according to my research for oily skin. Right, so next on the list is blushes for oily skin, and it's, according to my research, it says blushes are so important for oily skin because if you don't get the right formula, it can break your makeup. Okay, and number 1 blush that I saw during my research is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream. They said this blush grips onto your skin and it stays put and wears really long time on your makeup. So that's the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream. I don't have that blush. Again, I'll try and put it on the screen so you can see what it looks like. And it says it's best to apply this blush with a dense stapling brush and do not use your fingers in order to avoid adding more oil from your fingers to your makeup. So use stapling brush to tap blush onto the skin and do not over buff the blush on the skin. So do not like buff. Yeah, just gently step it onto your cheeks. Okay, that's the way they said you should use this blush. And next blush on the list is the Charlotte Tilbury blush one, and it says another amazing blush for oily skin. I have this blush. This blush is good. There you are. This is the Charlotte Tilbury blush one, so good. I've done a review of this blush here on my channel. This blush does not move on your cheeks. Even me as a dry skin, again, I said, like, I'll keep saying it because you'll be like, Glory, how come you're using all these products and you're dry skin? Yeah, I tend to prep my skin very well with skincare, with primers that works for me, for my skin, for my dry skin. Okay, so that's how I get these products to work for me. So again, if you're dry skin watching this video, please, and you want to buy this makeup to try, make sure you're prepping your skin very well with hydrating products, you know, before using some of this product, because if you ain't prepping skin properly, your skin's gonna be cracking lacking if you're dry skin. But if you're oily skin, please go ahead, by all means. Yeah, these products are for you guys, use them. But this blush is so beautiful on the cheeks. Stay put, doesn't move. Okay, stay put, doesn't move. So I'm really glad that I saw this in my research that is good for oily skin. But another thing I will mention when applying this blush on your cheeks, because this blush dries really fast, make sure you apply one cheek at a time. So you apply to this cheek, blend it out, then you apply on the cheek, blend it. Don't just apply on this, then blend that and blend. Before you finish blending this and come back to this to blend, it's already dried down. So that's why it's best to apply one cheek at a time with this blush, because it dries down fast. Okay, but aside from that, it is a beautiful blush, beautiful. And another blush on the list is Marina Beauty Terror Blush. It's an amazing powder blush for oily as well, for oily skin as well for dry skin. Dry skin can use this blush. It's a powder blush formula, and it smooths out the skin, and it is long wearing. Does not look powdery and chalky on the skin at all. I have this blush. Let me try and pick it up, because one of them has break, but I'm still using. You can see broke pieces. I've had this blush for years. I can't remember. When I say I can't remember, just know it's long time, and this blush still wears pretty well. I'm not reacting to it. It has not expired. It still works well on my makeup, on my cheeks. So yeah, I have the shade Sweet Brown, number 2 Sweet Brown. This is the one that broke, okay, but I still use it. It's so beautiful. And I have the shade number 3 Terra Rouge. Beautiful purpley color, so beautiful. Okay, this blush by Marina Beauty, so good, lasts forever. Like I said, I've had them for years and they're still going, apart from that one that's chattered, but I still use it. I'm still going to finish using it before buying another one. This blush, but this blush is so good. It's not chalky, and it's smooth, and it lasts long on your skin. So if you're oily skin, please, and you're looking for a good powder blush, go ahead and invest in this Marina Beauty blush. Okay, and next category is setting sprays for oily skin. So I need to pause the video. Let me go and grab my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Hold on. Okay, you know one thing I said here when I was doing my research for this video, I said if I don't, for setting spray, if no one in oily skin mentions Charlotte Tilbury, something is wrong somewhere. If no one says a Charlotte Tilbury setting spray definitely needs to be on your list, something is wrong. And tada, everyone, every article, every journal I was reading for makeup product for oily skin, they were mentioning this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. This setting spray is bomb. I know I use that word because it is. It's amazing. I'm dry skin, but it's amazing. It works so good. Again, I'll keep saying it, I prep my skin very well because I'm dry skin, okay? But this, with this setting spray, baby, your makeup is not going anywhere. It's not walking away from you. How dare your makeup walk away from your face? It's staying there, staying put with this setting spray, okay? So yes, it is the #1 setting spray that I saw a lot during my research. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It is oil free, lightweight, and it sets your makeup for up to 16 hours. 16 hours. Though I have not tried it for 16 hours, but I've worn it long enough to know that this setting spray so good in getting your makeup to stay put on your face without melting off. So if you're oily skin, you struggle for your makeup to stay all day, you need to look into setting spray. And the setting spray you're looking at, one of them should be this one, Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. It's good for you. It is good for you. And the next setting spray is One Size Beauty Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. They said that this setting spray apparently helps tighten pores and absorbs oil for a blurred and matte finish. I don't have this setting spray. Again, I know some dry skin people that use this setting spray and they vow that this setting spray is good too. And oily skin people are like vowed as well that this setting spray is good. So if you're oily, dry combination, you can use this One Size One Size Beauty setting spray. Again, if you're dry skin, make sure you're prepping your skin very well with hydrating products, so when you use it, it does not dry you out. Okay, so it doesn't dry up your skin, because your skin is already dry. You don't want anything to be adding another dry. That's like that is not good. So make sure you prep your skin very well before you use it. But for oily skin, they said this is so amazing. The One Size Beauty setting spray is good. Again, I don't have that one. I already have the Charlotte Tilbury, but they said it's good for oily skin. I hope that this video helps you if you're oily skin, or if you come across this video, you are searching for products that are good for oily skin, and you watch this video. I hope at least one of this product will help you out, okay? Because honestly, I want my oily skin girls to be able to wear makeup as well and rock it till whenever they want to take it off without it melting off. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful to you, and if you've watched till this far and you still have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. Again, I would love to have you here on my channel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button of this video. If you have any question, anything to say, I love reading your comments. Please feel free to leave your comments in this comment section. Let me know if you're oily skin or dry skin, and share the product you use that you find helpful, or you find that work for you. Either your oily skin, or your dry skin, or your combination skin, or your matured skin, or your sensitive skin, or your pro acne skin, whatever skin type you are. Let me know the makeup products that you use in the comment section, and you believe and you can vouch for this product that they work for your skin type. All right, so yes, feel free to follow me on my socials, which is Instagram. I'm on Instagram. Feel free to follow me in there as well, and feel free to keep up on my YouTube shorts. I share YouTube shorts here. I'm styling videos, and I also share styling videos here on my channel. Feel free to show up. Feel free to support your girl. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, mwah, take care. This shit keeps squeaking. Can you hear it?